Hey, what's up everybody? Rob Swanson here, and I'm about to show you why our guys close deals in days, having never closed a real estate deal before with a one-call close. The first question you have to ask yourself, how do you want your money to perform? The rich invest their money and the poor spend their money. There are simple things that you can do that set you up for success. This, my friends, right here is our newest acquisitions guy. His name is Steve, and he's absolutely crushing it. You can look right here on his leads dashboard, and he's got 51, 15, that puts him at 66 plus 13, it's about 70, about 80 leads. And he started with us, get this guys, he started with us about 2 weeks ago. It's Friday, the day I'm shooting this video right now. He started not last Monday, the Monday before. And the first full week of him being employed here, a guy who has no sales background or experience, but he's wired for it, right? If you've followed any of my training videos on hiring people, you get that sales guys, people in any role inside of your business win when they're wired to do the job that you need to get done inside the business. This guy, you're looking at him right here, the back of his head, hard at work. This guy is wired to do it, and he's wired to do it successfully. And he took the first week plus a day, and all he did was training. He followed our internal sales training process from brand new, completely fresh, no experience, all the way through. 5 days plus 6. A whole week, Monday through Friday, he did nothing but training. On that next Monday, he did nothing but training. Here's the process that we took him through. Our sales training process is broken into 5 pieces, and I'm gonna show you guys something that absolutely nobody does. Nobody does it. I don't care what sales training organization you're out there working with, inside or outside of real estate investing. Nobody does this. Nobody has it. We created it special in-house, and it's why our guys are the best, and it's why they're really fast at getting deals. So here's what he did. He goes through the training process, and it starts with training, video training. Sit down in front of the computer, go through the training. Step 1, learn. Let me teach you. Let the other team members here teach you all through video. Let us teach you how this works. Step 2, test. So number 1, you've got to learn it. Number 2, I've got to test to see if, in fact, you did learn it. So our step 1 is all training. Step 2 is all testing. It's quizzes. Step 3 is a visual, and it's mapping. It's letting you visually see the sales process on a piece of paper. Step 4 is what we call role play, and step 5 is holding accountable and tracking. And you can see right here, using FreedomSoft, we are able to track not only the status of his leads, but we're able to track his calls. His calls are recorded. We can coach and guide him. And so the reason I'm telling you this is those 5 steps. Number 1, training. Number 2, testing. Number 3, mapping or a visual layout of the entire sales funnel process. Number 4, role play. And number 5 is the accountability. Here's the piece that I want to hone in on, because we put this guy on the phone on Tuesday. It's Friday today. He's been on the phone 3 days, and he has 2 contracts. Out in our office down the hall, he's rung the bell 2 times today. In 3 days, having never, ever bought, negotiated, or talked to a motivated seller in his life, he's got 2 deals. And that is pretty killer. Now, here's one of the key pieces. There's a lot of key components to our 5-step training process. Here's one of them. This right here is an acquisitions role play scorecard. What this does is it scores you to a total of 100 points, and each of the components of this, from the acquisition sales call to the performance analysis to did he buy it at the right price, did he come up with the right analysis of this deal, is scored from 0 points all the way to 100. Now, our minimum score on our role plays, and you can see we've got this thing laid out right here. All of these are just copies of the same role play scorecard for acquisitions. You can see that right there. And each thing that he does scores 3 points, and that scores him 3 points with some bonus points if he gets it under contract. We gamified this whole this training process. Now, our guys have to score a 70 minimum before we give them the first lead. Before they can actually get on the phone and start working our leads that we pay for, and they're going to work, they have to score at least a 70 in the role play game. Well, here's how it works. Check this out. We've got all these scenarios. These are the role play cards that you can see right here. And we've got 30 scenarios in the pack that I grabbed. And it goes, scenario 1 through 9. Here's the scenario, and it lays it out. This is the tester's sheet right here. This little sheet. So this tester knows the scenario, knows everything about who the seller is. We're the actor. The other card is the seller lead card. And so these are corresponding, and they match up to the number. This is scenario 9, so I'd be looking for scenario 9 over here, and the guy that we're teaching gets the seller lead card. The guy that's doing the testing and doing the role play training gets the role play card, as well as the scorecard. And now they sit and they dialogue and they take the scenario. Now, what's pretty cool is then we've got objection handlers. And so these objection handlers in this game get thrown into the game as wild cards. And so these wild cards make our 30 scenarios almost limitless. And you put a sales guy through our training, you give him our quizzes, we can see how he scores on the quizzes, we can see whether he understands what we've taught him or not. I have a saying that goes like this: I can teach it to you, I can't understand it for you. And so when I teach it to you, because of our testing process, we know whether our guys get it or not. If they get it, they move on to the next step, which is the visual representation. If they go beyond that and it's all clicking and making sense, we get them into the role play scenario. Once they're in the role play scenario and they can score at least a 70, a minimum score of 70, we give them leads, just like we gave Steve leads starting on Tuesday. Well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, he's ringing the bell with 2 deals. That's why this works. It's why our guys are the best in the world at closing a real estate deal over the phone faster than anybody else out there, because our process works. So I hope this was interesting. I hope it allowed you to kind of get a picture and see how this works. So this whole process is not only what we do internally in our own real estate investing business, but this is the level of process that we hand to our franchisees. When somebody buys a Real Estate From Anywhere franchise from us in a market territory somewhere across the country, not only are they going to get the leads from us, because we handle all of the lead generation for our franchisees, but they're going to get all of these tools and the training and the software setup and all of this stuff to be successful, to not only teach and learn yourself how to do the real estate deals and the sales process and the one call close, but also how to hire a team of people that can do it for you. And that's how you scale and grow the business. So if you're ever sitting back saying, how do I do this? And you're saying, man, I'd love to systematize my whole business. I'd love to just plug into a system, not have to recreate the wheel, but with guys that have been doing it for a long time, that have phenomenal systems, phenomenal training, and proven results, Real Estate From Anywhere might be the right thing for you. So take a look at realestatefromanywhere.com. Check out our upcoming franchise discovery days. Talk to some of our team and see if coming out to Denver and checking out our operation and seeing what we do and all of the systems we put in place to help you succeed, see if it's right for you. So, hey, this is Rob Swanson for Real Estate From Anywhere. I hope you've enjoyed this process. I hope it got your brain thinking. I hope you kind of like our approach to training salespeople, because it is the thing that matters. And it's why our guys are successful. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.